What? What's happening? Stone Cologne 316 here. What? What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. What? Sorry, that was dumb. Yeah, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Um, I'm running a little late, so this might be a short one. So, um, hope everyone's having a good week. Um, the weather here has been unusually warm. I think today is going to be the last day of it being in like the 70s, almost hitting 80. And then it's going to go down to the 40s and 50s for the next whatever, which I'm cool with because I hate when it's warm and then it gets cold and then it gets warm again and it's cold again, and it's been fluctuating like crazy this fall. But Chicago's fall is normally kind of like this, not every year but like every other year. So I was pulling out the heavy fall fragrances and then it got warmer, so I kind of had to pivot and wear some of the more fresh fall stuff. And these two I'm going to talk about. I wore one last night and I'm wearing one today. They're both kind of green. So they're fresh, but they're green and they're suitable for the temperatures that we have right now. So last night at the shower, I wore um, Banana Republic Vintage Green. This one gets a lot of hype in the community. I know. Um, Very, very good, very fresh. I mean, this is all their fragrances are unisex. To me, this one leans a little bit more, just a tad bit more masculine, but women could definitely pull this off too. My wife actually really likes this one. I don't wear it a lot, but um, this is very. I mean, in the name, it's green. It's a green fragrance. Top notes are going to get green leaves, bergamot and mandarin orange. That's where all your citrusy freshness comes from. And then in the mid, it's got a green tea, fig, jasmine, and magnolia. The fig you can really smell. It gives a little bit of a, I don't want to say tartness, but it gives it a little bit more of a, the word I'm looking for. Not zestiness, but it's a little tart. It gives it a little tartness and a little fruitiness a little bit. So, and then in the dried on, you have vetiver, musk, and cedar. So, this one is very relaxing to me. Um, Last night I didn't know what I wanted to wear to bed. I didn't know if I wanted to wear something aquatic, something, obviously got to wear something fresh out the shower. But I was looking on the shelf and then I found this. So, vintage green, you get about 4 to 6 hours on this. Um, I've worn this to the office maybe once or twice, and I usually bring this with to respray, and I don't need the bigger bottles. I like that they do like the 30 milliliter bottles, because they're like $12 at Burlington instead of paying for like a 2.5 ounce bottle, which is like $20. And then they have the 5 ounce bottles that are like $35. Um, but yeah, this is all I need. If you have a big collection, these bottles are perfect, and they're good for the travels, for traveling too. So yeah, vintage green. I mean, very, very good. I don't know what it's supposed to be cloning. Yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to be cloning, but I think it's supposed to be cloning some sort of niche fragrance. I don't know, but yeah, vintage green, very popular. This is probably most people's favorite Banana Republic fragrance. Um, so yeah, yeah, it's just like in the name. It's green. It's fresh. It does have a citrusy freshness to it. So it's not just a green. Doesn't smell like green leaves and grass and all that stuff. So it's got a little bit more going on with it. So yeah, number 78 vintage green from Banana Republic. Pick this up at your rack stores. They're mostly at Burlington and Ross Dress for Less, I've noticed. So you're gonna find the smaller bottles at Burlington though. So if you see the smaller bottles of the 30 milliliter bottles for like $12.99 or like whatever, $12, And you have a big collection, or if you wanted to sample it and blind buy the small bottle, and then if you go through that, buy a bigger bottle. That would probably be the smart way to do it. Either way, you're really not breaking the bank. So, vintage green, I wore that out the shower last night. Right behind it on the shelf, I found this one. It's a Banana Republic. It's in the same line. I ended up picking this up a couple months ago, and I only wore it once, and I really like it. And I'm going to wear it to the office today. It's a little green. It's a woody, spicy fragrance. It's Cypress Cedar. If you can see that. Again, same bottle, same presentation. 30 milliliter bottle. So this is basically a clone of Terre d'Hermes from Hermes. I don't own Terre d'Hermes. I have sampled it a long time ago, and at the time I wasn't really into vetiver or anything like that, so I kind of passed. But now, as my nose kind of matured, I'm really gravitating towards this. It's got bitter orange, pepper, pink pepper, and mint up top, and then cedar, rhubarb, and black pepper. Yeah, off the top, it's fresh as hell. You really get that bitter orange and pink pepper right up top. The mint is there, but it's a green mint. It's not like a toothpaste mint, and you're really not going to get a minty vibe off of it. So at least I don't. And then in the mid, you get cedar, rhubarb, black pepper. It gets a little spicy in the mid. The rhubarb adds a little bit of a kind of a weird tone. Rhubarb is kind of, I always thought it gives a little viney, tart, viney kind of vibe to it. And then cypress, vetiver, moss, patchouli, and musk in the dry down. It's really earthy in the dry down, and I've been really gravitating towards the mossy, earthy type of fragrances, and I really like this because it gets earthy and musky at the bottom, and I'm loving earthy, musky type of stuff. Family for Men Black Edition. What? I always rave about that one. That's one of my favorites because it's earthy and musky. So this is obviously doesn't smell anything like that, but it does its own thing. But it gives off the same type of accord. I actually sprayed this on my hand last night, and it was still pretty musky this morning. So the staying power, I was like, you know what? If it's got decent staying power, I'm going to wear it to the office. So definitely office appropriate. Very mature gentleman type of kind of stuff. This isn't very youthful. I mean, any age group could pull it off because it's subjective, but this is more so 30s and up, I would say. But again, you wear what you want. I'm not your pastor. I'm not your fragrance pastor. I'm just a dude that enjoys fragrances and likes to talk about them. So you wear what you want. But yeah, Cypress Cedar. This one's probably because I have a ton of Banana Republic fragrances. I got this here too. This has been sitting here that I got a Cordovan vintage that I got to give it a go wearing, but it's a little sweet, and I want to wait till it's colder out. But I'll talk about that at a later date. But this is probably my favorite. Vintage green was kind of up there as my favorite, but Cypress Cedar is definitely my jam. I got to fix the lighting in here. I got a lamp here, and then I got my spotlight thing here. So, but yeah, probably 6 to 8 hours. After about 3 hours, it'll probably become closer to the skin and a little bit of a skin scent. But yeah, you're really getting the citrus, the green. It's a little green, and it's musky and earthy in the dry down. So I mean, if you have Terre d'Hermes, you don't really need to buy this. If you don't have Terre d'Hermes and you're on a budget, this is actually really, really good. So, and again, they have the 2.5 ounce bottles and the 5-ounce bottles of this. And these are popping up at the rack stores. Most of the Icon line is popping up at the rack stores. So check your Burlingtons and your Ross Dress for Lesses. You're probably going to find Cypress Cedar more at Burlington than Ross Dress for Less. So, but check them all. So every rack store in every state is different. You know, they carry different items, and especially if you're in a metropolitan area, you're going to have bigger bulk. If you're out in, pardon my language, bumfuck Illinois, like I am, you know, there's some that are more west of me that they don't have anything. So by work, I work in a metropolitan area, so like that's usually the one I gravitate towards before, you know, if I gotta drive home or something. But yeah, Banana Republic Cypress Cedar. That's what I'm wearing today. I'm gonna add a couple more sprays actually because I really like this stuff. So yeah, and that's it. I got a split. I'm running a little late today, but let me know if you have any of these. Um, if you have any of these, I like them. I feel like I should wear them more. I've had vintage green for a while. Cypress Cedar, I got a couple months ago. So, but I'm glad I'm finally wearing this to the office because I really, I really enjoy it. So, yeah, let me know if you guys like it. If you don't like it, what other Banana Republic fragrances do you like? What's your favorite in the line? Because I got Black Platinum. I didn't like. I got Linen Vetiver. I think there's or no, I don't have Linen Vetiver. I got Pure White. Pure White. That's a fresh kind of laundry clean smell. And then I got Grassland, Tobacco Tonka Bean, Meadow Rain. Um, I think that's it. And then these two. I'll have to double check. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you're wearing. Hope everyone has a good day. And you know the drill like always. Like, comment, subscribe. What? And that's the bottom line. What? Because Stone Cologne said so. Take care, guys. Have a good one.